military style boat from across the floor.
Yeah.
I've also got the name of Hanson, Hanson. Not sure who he was, but I think there quite a bit of rank to him.
So you felt he had a bit of rank to him?
Not sure what rank. Why haven't you developed and come through a bit stronger like that? It's really,
Yeah, the temperature's dropped from 12.2 to 9.4.
I think it's got more than that now.
I've got 11.5.
No, I've got 9.4
That's quite-
still.
That's on the heater, and that's been on.
Right, that's on, yeah.
No, I've got 9.4. Over here it's cold.
What have you done? No, what the look for, what the thing, you couldn't find it like that. There are times we get serves going, and invite them all in. You like them to do serves, don't you?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just writing this
Oh,
present in
no.
this room. Please meet caller.
Well,
Thank
I'll
you.
be on.
Yeah. Stuart. Dusty. Right, have you seen anybody arrive?
Probably
Lee,
goes
Dick,
to,
Pollard, David, Ginn and Stuart, Kirsty, Manila.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
all present and correct, sir.
Okay, just so I can keep notes so I know what to do.
Down there. I don't know if you can see it in. There's a baby seat down there, but it looked like a normal seat with someone sitting with their arms
Yeah,
crossed.
I'm actually,
Oh, God almighty.
I'm actually going to take that baby seat and I'm going to move it out.
Oh, yeah. We're going to move that. Put it in that room, the storeroom, because obviously the alarms are out there and then I'm tripping. You're all right.
Not everybody's things are.
Put the baby in there first.
Go on, you're on your own.
You always have the open door, that side. That's what I thought earlier.
Tell you what, there's 2 barbecues here though, if anyone fancies a spit roast. I mean the barbecue.
That's funny. All night so far, I've had a ring off it. It's just as the pork bed is, so just walk there and get it over all.
Right, come on, Spirit, we need to play games now. Right.
I haven't turned it on yet. Oh,
I have to say, your EMF sensors on 0.1.
yeah, I think it's fluctuating. It was fluctuating to 0 and then 1. Don't forget it's next to this, so it's got batteries in it. So.
Minus 1. Minus 1.
Did you get a minus EMF?
Well, that's what it's just coming up as. Obviously, it came up this morning. Have it.
Yeah, as you turn, you move like that, it minuses itself sometimes as you walk around. Now, there you go. Yeah. I think it's just to show that you're moving into the static.
Good, nothing. Good thing. Nothing.
Right, well, can you remember what that one outside said his name was to me? When we was out at the plane?
Sting.
Sting, that's it. Yeah, he was
It's
saying.
an old aircraft that come down easier. You're out in the middle of the field. You hear tracesmen over there with a voice box. But it actually picks up voices.
Right, now, I know I'm standing here. Right, so it's not.
You start moving all that forward, pick it up.
Right, well, I'm actually standing right here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
And the
what I
meter's
got.
here.
Yeah.
Right, I'm now up to in the orange zone.
Yeah, that's right. But if you move slightly more to your right, that'll dull right off. It goes back. I think it's the energy off that bomb truss. It's the
Yeah.
only thing I can explain it as.
Mm.
Right, well, seeing as we've got a lot of energy here, it would be nice if we can call them in this side, wouldn't it? Because we've got all the energy.
I might be taking pictures as we go.
No, that's fine. I'm just waiting for me to sit there so we don't laugh over it.
I probably will. Go up and down. I'm not going to get up too quick.
Right. Who would like to have a go at calling out?
I'll do it.
Okay?
Is there anyone here with us? Like to come forward and talk to us? We mean you no harm. If there's anyone there, would you like to come forward and talk to us? We mean you no harm at all.
I know it sounds really silly, right? But I've just picked up on a guy, and I can actually see him. I know that's the kitchen, and I know David's over there, but the kitchen actually is not there, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
He's given me the name of General, and I'm seeing him about 5'3", 5'4", so he's not very tall. He's got dark hair, all swept back. Okay, and I'm looking. Okay. And I'm asking him his age, and I'm seeing him as around 25, 26 years of age. I've asked him if General was his position, and I'm getting told that's his name.
First name or last name?
First name.
First name. Do you have a second name? General John, General Simon, General...
Right, it's just given me the name of General Anderson. Oh no, where's Paula?
Oh, so.
Right, okay. Kirst, can you take this pen off me? And up there's a pad. I don't know if you can remember what I've just said, but can you write it down for me, please?
General Anderson.
You're not really tight, no, you follow. Okay.
Right, what he's showing me is he made tools.
Tools.
He made tools. Okay.
In civil life. Was that his job
Right.
before he joined the Air Force?
No, what he's actually saying. Right, I'm seeing it like a picture now. He's showing it, you know, like a photo album,
Yeah.
and I'm actually seeing him with a machine.
Yeah.
The machine is, well, about as wide as me, so not very wide.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a wheel. There's a bigger wheel and a smaller wheel. You know, like you would on a vice sort of thing. And I'm seeing him with his hand with bits of metal, and he's making what I would say we would call a spanner. So it's like a spanner.
Mm.
Okay, and then he's showing me that this is what he made. Right, so I think he's actually making the tools for the air, like for them to use.
Yeah. For the maintenance of planes.
He's, right, he's telling me he worked with his father. His father was an airman. He's giving me the name of George. and he's telling me that his dad actually had a heart attack and died whilst on a mission.
His father was a flyer then.
Right, I'm seeing it now. I don't know the difference in uniforms, but he's showing me a man in a photograph, and the man is very similar to him, but I'm seeing him with. Now, the only way I remember I can say is, you know, like the hats that just sat on their head and they've got like a
Yeah.
in the middle, they sort of like come up, don't they, two peaks with a dent.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing it in a dark green. It's a black and white photo, but he's showing me in colour. Okay. Right, and he's mentioning Canada, so I think he's actually Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, it's just given me September 1941, so I don't know.
Was that
That
when he
is-
was transferred here?
What the hell is that?
There's a lot of bombs going off there, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds like an aeroplane.
What was that? Boom, 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 boom.
Sounds like bombs dropping in the distance.
Or attack. What they used to fire at planes. When they was being loaded.
Right, so I know it sounds really silly, and I know we're nowhere near, but it's just showed me London.
Yeah.
Right, it's just showed me a house, and the house is what, you know. Oh, the only way I can explain it is like on Canberra we got, like, you know, the council houses that look like white breeze blocks.
Oh,
Do you know the
You
type
talking
of-
about prefab?
That's the things.
prefabs, yeah.
That's the ones. Right, it's showing me one of them, and it's showing me a front door, and the front door is red.
Right.
Right, and he tells me it's Mum's house. If I go in, he's taking me in the front door. I'm going to the front door. Why are you showing me all your house? I don't want to be in your house. Right, he's showing me the front door. If I go to the right, he's taking me into a big room. In the big room, there's a brown carpet with flowers on it. There's a fireplace. The fireplace is black. It's an open fire. There's an armchair at the side of it, which is a browny floral colour. Okay. Right, there's a picture of General, and he's holding a baby, so I know that there was a baby with him. Right.
Do you have a son with him, Joyce?
So I was just asking, because he's showing me the photo of him on his mum's wall holding a baby, so I know it's his baby. Right, now he's just, come on. Right, he's brought me out of that room, and I'm now walking down a passageway. I'm going to a doorway, and there's a door, and the door is white. As he's opening it, the door's opening inwards, and I'm going down 2 steps, and I'm in a kitchen. Well, they don't call it a kitchen, do they?
Discovery.
And there is what I call the butcher's sinks. Right, I've got someone right behind me because I can hear the footsteps. I don't know if someone can come over here and fill this, but
There's over by this, over here behind these 2 boards, notice boards, I keep seeing like a shadow. I don't know whether it's someone passing past the window and the light sort of shining off the door.
right,
See someone moving.
stand there for me, mate,
Yeah, sure.
and say I heard footsteps behind me, and I felt him come up. Right, I'm now picking up. Come on, tell me. Right, he's just brought in a young man with what I would call learning disabilities. Right, he tells me the young man was a cleaner in the tower. Right, the young man, come on. Right, there was a man that worked in that tower. He was a bully. He bullied this young man. Right, the young man is okay. Come on, slow down. Right, the reason he showed me the photo of the right, this man with the young lad with the learning difficulties is not related, but he took him and looked after him like his own son. He tells me that the guy that was the boss of this, like his company, bullied this man, and I'm being told that he actually sexually abused this lad. Right. The young lad is a bit fearful of the men, but I'm telling him he's not to worry about the men. Nobody's going to hurt him. I want him to come in. And it's really funny, like, he's laughing there. His name is David.
That's the name of the boy.
That's the name of the lad with the young disability, with the learning difficulties. I'm asking him to come in, and I'm actually asking him to come and see Mick behind me, because I want him to see that there's no need to fear the men. Right, this boy had Down syndrome. He's telling me he worked hard. He worked hard. My hands have gone so cold. Feel my hands, Mick.
This man you're connecting with, did he have a problem with one of his legs?
But do you know what? I'm just thinking that because I can feel my knee feels twisted.
Right leg.
Yeah, this leg. Yeah, right leg. My leg feels twisted, and it feels like. I know it sounds really silly, but when I'm trying to move it, it's feeling heavy and.
Yeah, I think he actually had it amputated twice.
Right. The young lad with learning disabilities, I don't know where they are over there. He's saying that there's somebody in that team over there he's not sure of. And he's a little bit weary. It's a she. She's mucking up his floor. She's mucking up his floor.
Is it me?
No, it's
No,
over in the other building, in the other team.
Oh, right.
He's crying. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Right, I know we've had a young lad come through with the name of General, but I'm also seeing the name General Thomas, and I'm seeing a man with a moustache. Right, I'm asking David if he can. Come on, sweet. I want him to let everybody know that he's here and this is not just me. So I want it.
We've dropped down to A. So I know he's here.
Right, David, could you make a noise for me, sweetheart? If I make a noise, could you copy it so everybody can hear you? Can you do this for me?
I heard that.
Did you hear it?
I
Yeah?
heard that. Very faint.
Okay. David, I know you've just done it and it takes a lot of your strength, but could you knock a little bit louder, please? Look, can you do this for me? We'll play a game. Is that someone moving over there?
No, it was up behind here. There was just one knock. Was that you, David? Was that you that knocked?
I'm getting like my head. You know, like my head feels like it's been crushed and it's.
Tracy,
Every time I think it's never something's going like that in my head. That's what I feel on my head.
Just must stay back just a little bit, Charles.
when we was over there, we noticed on the stairs that dust that had been brushed into that corner.
Yeah.
It was only that one place. Would that have been his voice, yeah?
Oh, blimey. Do you know what? That's a question. Like when me and Stuart and Paula was over in the tower, we was walking, and on one step there was like a little gathering of like brown, I don't know, like brown, wasn't it? Just like dusted, but it was in a really neat
Pile.
pile. There
Like
was nothing
brambles,
else.
wasn't
Yeah, it's like coffee granules.
Mm.
I'll take it off my head, please. David, can you see behind me? I've got a light and it's making all pretty patterns. Can you see it? If I go and touch it, do you think you could come and play with it with me? Look, can you see this? It'd be nice if you could touch it and play with it. Still smell gas. Can someone check that these are off properly? Because I can really smell gas.
So cool.
It's connected. Well, which one they actually make them on Can anyone else hear music?
Not at the moment, no.
Hang on a minute, I'm not a torch friend. I don't want that to explode. Who put this on?
Me.
Right, that's disconnected from there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that?
Anyone else see that?
Yeah, sorry, hang on a minute.
What?
Where did it come from?
It was over here.
What's
But
that?
I don't know, yeah, definitely, like something not 100 books over, it's only very light back.
Oh, here it goes again. Just check, make it can't be right because
No, the alarms are going off from it. I've got the alarms on.
yeah, mine the alarms and the other day.
No, the alarm's out in between,
That's
so
like
we
the
shut the
numbers.
outside door, so they can't come in here because I've shut
Oh,
the
leave
door.
it.
Sure.
You're not disconnected from the back of it.
Oh, there's no gas line.
You sure?
Yeah, we've just opened the pipe on. The
No,
other
I
pipe.
meant down there.
No,
Alright.
no gas open up on the inside, so I've opened the pipe on.
Have you taken the regulator off the top?
No.
I've just checked it. I've just disconnected the pipe. There's no gas leaking.
But you can really
They
smell
do
gas.
smell though, because they've been burning
Yeah.
gas, so they will smell a gas.
Smell.
It really
Yeah.
smells gas.
Right, what's this noise or whatever you was?
Down where the books are.
It was, that was definite noise.
Yeah,
Alright, let's see if we can get it again. I'll try the potato. Oh, where did you put the beans? Out on the
No, they're
outside.
outside.
They're in the middle of the outside door in this door.
When I saw, was it when I was talking? Did I say something and it
You was busy doing that over there,
Okay.
and then there was a noise, and it sounded like, for me, it sounded like that. But to me, it sounded like it was through this, this room.
In this bit of the room.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can get it again.
Actually, it's not. It's got warmer
It's not
again.
freezing
And
my hands.
it's over there. It's down to about 8.4.
Yes.
Over there.
Well, I asked them to come up behind me, didn't I? So they no.
Yeah.
So I did.
No, did ya?
Yeah.
Where did you move to?
Down here.
No, because you then.
Alright, we both moved down.
Actually, at one time, it was all like a
Oh, before we
white
both
shirt.
moved.
I
Where mixed
When
before,
Tracy was
over to the right,
there
where
talking,
mixed stand
Yeah.
there.
Did you actually move away from
Yeah.
where I was standing over there doing the notes when Tracy
I'll
was
throw it
standing
down
there?
here.
I could see
Yeah,
you.
but we went down there together, didn't we?
Something I
No.
didn't wake
Oh.
up. No.
while you was
It was
talking to that airman,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
That's not when we were to
No,
bang
I've
it
got-
was like a
I've got,
long white
like,
thing.
drawn down to
Right
here.
by that store.
What's that bang?
That was bad, I think, fell off the
Okay.
table.
Right, let's just see if we can get another noise or. What's that torch?
Just over to the left of me, where that box is.
There's
I saw like a long.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
What,
that's
move?
fine. What is that?
Right?
That is a big
Oh,
ass
my
spider
God.
Where
coming
is
down, coming on
No,
your
it's
hip.
here, but when you
Fuck
just...
off.
It's
Where?
right next to
Or,
the
landed on your leg.
Holy fuck! When you were shining it, it was like a shadow on the whole
Yeah.
sky. It was massive!
Where?
That's huge.
Where
Yeah,
Must
you
get
fucking
that.
welcome to it.
Just over by that red.
Look at that.
That's huge.
Oh, put
She
your
was
wig on that
shining it and
again.
it looked massive.
Put your wig on that again, Stuart.
Don't touch it, that's a false widow, they'll bite you. That's the ones, they're the candy spiders that are in the papers.
Are they?
Yeah, that's a false
Kill
widow,
it.
don't touch it. They fucking bite you and they're poisonous, aren't they?
All right?
That's our only poisonous spider in this country, that is, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
joking,
outside.
of
No,
course.
got to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
you're
Don't
joking.
kill it.
They do
Get
bite,
outside.
but
Oh my god.
so quick.
Get that-
You can see it on its back, can't
Yeah,
you? Like
right,
a skull
I
shape.
actually don't like...
If you look on its
Right.
back, it's got a big
Right, we've
skull
got a
on
big
it.
torch there, please.
That's a big female. Can you see
No,
the
I
skull on
think
its
Billy
back?
took it.
Oh, no, it was there. It was there.
You're having a laugh, though. Boy, Stu.
But you,
I'm not.
think what?
Seriously, we've got loads of
Think
them on
what? So
Cambridge.
Tracy
I ain't touching it
mentioned
though.
about that bag. That spider came down.
I'm not touching it, I'll go anywhere near it.
Oh, it's gone back up to you.
Well, if you go near it
That
though,
was
they're
right
so
in front
quick.
of you as well.
Yeah?
But as soon as
What?
Tracy mentioned
Breakfast.
about that bag, that spider came down.
Right. Let's
Right,
get
come back
what
to
we're
back to
doing.
reality.
So we're going to get back to where we was.
Right. Where you're standing.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know, that's why I'm looking at the ceiling now. Make sure they're
Where you're standing now, Mitch,
Yeah.
when Tracy was talking, there was like a long white mist.
What,
As
where
well-
I am now?
Yeah, maybe a bit further over to your right.
My right.
Not quite to the door, but back there, like somebody was standing there.
Right, who's turning the torch off?
I was going to say, all that light is.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to take a flash, so watch your eyes, Nick.
Go on.
I can't sit here, that fucking spider's freaked me out.
Yeah, it's welcome up here. No, right,
Big
flash,
bat.
Nick.
Who's in leaders? Are they both up there? Thanks, John.
You know what, I've actually got that young lady walking around with me.
Who's in leaders? You got one in
Where
your
the
head,
fuck was
right?
that spider?
What?
It's up there, look.
Tell him to
Up
take
there.
the spider out.
Don't worry about him.
Oh,
Right,
I don't
thank
like
you.
spiders.
Don't forget him,
Do
man.
you want me to do some calling out? Try and-
Yeah, if we can do some calling out, that'd be great, Mick. I need to get a drink.
Can we get rid of the spider first?
David, are you still here? Is that you over by the storeroom?
Sorry, just stay walking around a minute.
There was somebody over by the storeroom. Was that you, David?
Flash.
Or is it somebody else? Is there anybody else here that wishes to come forward and speak to us, please? We mean you no harm. We call out in all good respect. We just like to talk to you.
Oh, we've got that in one.
Where's that digital code?
There's one up there on that thing up there.
Yeah, you've got one.
Nick's got one, there's a digital one. Where's all this tunnel? Up there, yeah. Does anybody see a little black box anywhere?
There's one up on the yes no board, isn't there?
No, a little square box.
Oh,
I put it on that table.
what, your voice?
No, it's digital box.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's here.
Hold on, where that you sitting there with that spider above you.
All about mine.
If you don't, if you don't,
Right,
Don't rate it though.
Right, I can hear music.
No, I can hear like a turbine going on.
Like, shush.
Yeah, okay.
I can hear music, but I don't know if it's outside and it's echoing.
That's what I'm wondering.
Right, can anybody else see it? Right, see that door with the storeroom? Just stand looking at it, and one minute you can see that it's like there's a white light, and then it goes dark, like the shadow of someone.
Yeah, that's what I see, and it's a long white,
Yeah.
isn't
Could
it?
that not be where Mick's moving in front of that window over there?
Right, Mick,
anyone
come up
just-
here.
No, this was before, even before Mick.
Can I just stand in the corner here because I'm not
Yeah.
alone?
Did anyone just put a torch or something?
No.
Thank you, everyone.
Huh?
Can you see that?
Oh, right, it's recording now.
That's violent from
Yeah. Just as he said that over at the door,
Yeah.
the white thing went up.
Alright.
I don't know if anyone's put a torch on it.
Does it seem to you like there's some lights there that blacked out?
Do you know what's really looks odd? Is when I don't know if we could do it again, but watch this.
Oh! Thanks, mate, sorry.
Watch on the floor.
Yeah.
Some of the green lights are moving, flying around. I'm holding my hand steady, right?
What? Hang on, what?
See that at the bottom
Right,
there?
let's-
Flew across the bottom.
No,
I need a little torch.
Yeah.
Just a little torch.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Look, there's one moving about,
Right
see
there.
it?
I've got the torch. Right,
Yeah,
fine. Right, I'm actually going to record these because they're dancing.
In a minute, one of them comes in.
I know the alarms haven't gone off, but there's someone on the other side of that door.
That's where I had the bang down.
Right, there is just, right, on that door, I know the lights are on it, but on that door, there is a white flash.
Even brighter.
But there's also
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that's out
Oh
altogether.
wow, look, come on. Can you see that shadow on that door?
Yeah.
Now that door looks like it's glass.
Which door?
This
This one.
storeroom door. It actually looks like it's turning to black. What's that white light bulb doing there? You see it?
Yeah.
The white lines of white. Can you see them, Stuart?
Yeah, they shoot in, didn't they? But
Right, if that is spirit that's dancing around in the green light, can you come forward for us, please?
let's change the lights just a little bit more red.
If you walk through, what was that? Look, see the white light shooting upwards.
That might just be, let's see if I can recreate. No, I can't recreate that.
Right, if that is spirit that's we can see with the white light shooting up on the wall, could you do that again for us, please, and then we'll know it's spirit.
Can I do some cool there for me, right?
What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
On the floor, look. I'm holding dead. Well, you can see the little bit of movement that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Look.
What's that white light down here dancing?
On the table. Look, it'll go underneath the table.
Yeah, what's say to put it over and up?
But they're moving.
Yeah, hang
That's
on.
not the that's the reflection of the glass.
That's the reflection of that. Right.
But
Sorry,
there's,
check that.
where this is just in this, there's lights that move all
Right.
the way along the floor and
I'm going to
dance
walk
around.
through it a minute. Hang on. What was there? That bloody spider. Right.
Look, coming back towards me now.
Stand still, Trace. Tracy's got someone with her. Can I ask if that's Helen? Oh, I don't know. Can I ask if that's Helen that's around Tracy place? Can you give me any more details about yourself, please, Helen?
Sorry. Has someone got shining a white light on the side of me?
No.
No.
I keep seeing a white light at the side of me.
Which side? Right side or left side?
To my right.
Whereabouts in relation to the door are you standing? Are you in front of the door?
No, who's got their light off? Can you turn the lights off for a
No,
minute?
no light on.
There wasn't any. I agree with that.
No, there's no light on.
Oh, you want the green one back on?
No,
There's no light on.
there was a green light just up where Stuart and Paul is a moment ago. Literally a moment ago. No?
No.
Well, it was. Just stand still with it, Troy.
I know I've got something here. My hand, this hand feels really heavy. Feel my hand. I can't move my hand.
Jesus.
My hand feels really heavy from there down. It actually, I know it sounds really silly. Do you know like when you get a mannequin and the hands is...
Right, just got another light there.
Yeah, it's white. It's there, it's like a big ball. But I'm not sure if that's nickel.
No.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh
No, the ball's gone down a bit.
Films on that end for whatever.
That's why I asked if it was Nick.
No, shh.
Can I say that it's heavily injured as though it'd been through some sort of fire or burn of some description. Not quite sure what it hand itself won't operate. All I know is it will not operate properly. It's as though it's formed into one position and basically that's it. She's a bit of a hard cap. That's the only one to describe this one. She's about your height, about your build. She wears glasses. She's got very tight hair that would go down to the collar then curling, if that makes any sense to anybody. Should be a good one to use. So I'm going to see if I can get it to... Do you want to go and stand by a table or something? So I feel like for some reason she's with you. Do you want to go stand by a table for a moment,
I'm gonna go up
the
to the
table or
kitchen.
the bowl, whichever you
Right, I'll go
prefer.
up to the kitchen with the porgies, because
Right,
then that way I'm away from everything, if you get what I mean.
yeah.
Just watch if you fall out, if you walk over here, because we fall on this.
Helen, I know you're with Tracy, and you should know that you can trust each and every one of us and Tracy. I feel as though you're here for a reason, and I feel as though this reason is to give details of why you were stationed here. Because I feel as though it wasn't your area. I feel as though you've been brought in from the southwest.
Right, keep the porgies until they let me. Go on, Mick, go on.
Helen, can I ask what it was that damaged your arm? Because I don't know it was damaged at some time. Helen, if you can make a noise for us, because it's only me at the moment that can sense and hear and see you. I need you to make a noise so everybody else can recognise the fact that you're truly with us. Helen, I really do need you to work with us if you would be so kind. We're only coming in the spiritual light. With love, respect.
You just did that and we just got noises over here.
It's like something flicky, like a
Okay, yeah, because I saw something over there. Thank you, Helen. If you can tap on the worktop. Tap on the window. Just once more for me. I know you don't enjoy parlour games, but just once more for me, please.
I'm going to see if I can get some coffee in this. So I'm sure Helen, I know you're here, and I know you don't, as Mick said, you don't like parlour games, but I urge you, me and Stuart both urge you making noise. Can you copy this noise again for me, please?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, I
you
heard
so
that.
much, Helen. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I mean, it is cooling down.
I was going to say that could be it cooling down a
It
little
is
bit.
really cooling down, but it's actually coming from the top.
Yeah, and that last one, the
Yeah.
dong, the one that says like it was echoing, that would have been a cooling down sound,
Yeah.
not the.
But that first one was like a ping, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
someone
it
flicked
is
something
too.
at it.
Perhaps if they were to do it more than once.
Helen, I know you're still with us, and we really appreciate your time and effort with us. Can you ask for somebody else to come through as well, please? Perhaps a work colleague, close friends, somebody you would have been closely associated with. Of course, we ask this in love and light. Make us aware of the presence of everybody within this room, please. We'd like to communicate with the other side.
Did someone just bang their foot then?
No, that
Did
came
you feel
from.
that underneath the...
Yeah, I was going to say it came from over where you are.
I'm actually looking because someone's just told me to look out the window, and I'm looking now. That building over there is complete darkness,
Yeah.
right? Right, but now there's a light out there. Look, on the path there is a light out there. You see it?
Oh, no, that's shining from... That looks like it's shining out from the door,
Well,
because
that's
it's
what I'm
shining over
thinking.
there
If
as
you
well.
look, it's in total darkness.
Yeah, it might be coming out the door. No, there's someone coming out. They're coming out over there.
Yeah,
What's that light walking across?
so that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, no. That's from in here.
Right, hang on.
Is it?
Yeah, I've got a light on.
Somebody just walked out the door.
Oh, yeah.
And look, did you see it
I
shining
see it,
there?
yeah. No, it's walking across. Right.
Oh,
Did someone move?
Right, Stuart, me and you go out and check. Where's the walkie-talkie? Nick,
I've got one.
can you just radio over to Ray
Yeah.
and see if any of them are out of that building, come out of that building, please? And then me and Stuart, if you guys are right in here, just while we pop out and
Right,
check.
you sleeping?
Right.
Walk past it, I shit my
I thought it
pants.
was someone holding the cameras there.
There's a light on over there.
I'm going to bring
Yeah,
my
has anybody
EVP
left your,
research.
that area where you are at the moment?
Right, has he got the light on?
You're standing, have you got torch on or some light on over there, right? Hang on, go inside. If anybody wants to check,
Right.
that light's still there.
That light's still there. Oh, sorry, Jill.
Yeah, we've just seen a light coming over from that building as though they were
No, it's
walking
still
away
there.
from the
No, I
door.
can still see someone walking around.
Roger, thank you, Ray.
Really?
It's Ray.
No, I can see Ray. No, we can see Ray.
You still got...
Right, Ray's just walked to his car. No, it's behind where Stuart's van is.
Yeah, Ray, apparently the light that we're watching is over near Stuart's
It's not a
motor.
van, it's a family bus.
Oh, it ain't. It's a caravan.
It's the rainbow bus.
But if we go
Yeah,
out,
do you
then the
see
lights
that,
will go
Ray?
off, wouldn't they?
Yeah, the alarm will go off if we go out. I'm telling you.
Right, Stuart.
Is Ray standing
Right,
at the
thanks,
back of
Roger.
his car?
Ray's standing at the back of his car. Right.
Yeah, Ray, it's yeah.
Right, Stuart, we need to...
Yeah,
Ray's
we've
just
gone
gone round
past
it,
it.
it'll be all
No,
clear.
that light's still going.
It's underneath the
Yeah,
park.
go again, Ray.
Oh, turn the lights,
All
I've got
right,
to turn the
can you
brake.
just hang on a minute, 'cause we've got alarms set up at the doors, we'll deactivate them there.
Right, that camera's on hold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Ray needs to sort that back there, because that's gone flattish. Yeah, that's just what I'm going to do.
Right.
Right,
Thank you.
flick the lights on a minute.
Thank you. What, we're having 10-minute break
Yeah.
now? Yeah?
Julian, can you flick that kettle back on and I'll find the light?
Where's the lights? Down here. Half there, look. Oh, it's there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yes, it is. There we go. There was definitely When I was down that end, a green light just flashed here.
You know the light they're talking about? It looks like there's a pole there, and it, you know the light that's thrown out by a lamppost, the circle of light? Well, that's what it looks like, but there's no light on top of
Just
the
ask
pole.
me one question. You know we had the grid up,
Yeah,
right? And the grid was turned off, and I was talking to Helen via trace.
yeah.
There was a green light just. No? Was I the only one that saw it? Number one, really.
When you had, I tell you what, when you had the green light on, there was parts of the green lights that were missing.
There was, there is. Probably someone else to stay here afterwards, after the break. Go down there towards the bookcase, right? And just where, just past that telly, a couple of chairs. And I put 10 quid so there's someone sitting there or laying there. And he goes through, but he won't pick up on the EMF player. When he goes through it, all of a sudden I felt tingles, I felt cold. You go another couple of foot towards the bookcase and I'm all up here. So,
When Tracy was here and you was right behind her, that's when I saw that sheaf of white light
yeah, there's been.
by that door.
I did, because I've been seeing that all bloody night since it started.
It's unusual for me to see anything like that. I can usually feel, but I've never, it's unusual for me to see.
You will, as long as you can just remain calm, happy with yourself.
Yeah, the only trouble is now, it's in the dark, what's worrying me is the bloody spider, because I don't know, things seem to generate towards me and bite me. And I can do without that.
Anything that's up?
Yeah.
I distinctly saw a big green flash just above wherever he's now when the grid was turned off.
Where we had the grid on, some of the green lights were showing black, but it wasn't a uniform pattern. Like there, you know, it was. There wasn't a shape of a person or
It could be
anything.
better, I think.
many others want tea? Don't all shout at once, please.
I'll have a tea.
Thank you, David.
I'll have a tea,
Cut them down.
Do you want a tea?
What?